So God finally shone down on us here in the valley and gave us a nice sunny day so I could actually work in the shop with the door open. So it's like 53 degrees out, which in North Dakota feels like 80 in the springtime. So the blaster got all done. I'm going to start trying to fix this frame damage here. It was obviously cracked. The torsion bar had blown some cracks out of the side of the frame. This frame rail is the new frame rail that was added after they cut the frame here and extended it out here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this, or I'm going to take the bolts out and everything, take the torsion bar off, and then I'm going to plate it on the inside, and then drill holes and grind this all smooth and weld it all back up. I took the torsion bar off here and the bracket. I also took the shock mount off because it kind of interferes, and I thought there was supposed to, it looked like there was a crack that came out here on the outside, but it doesn't look like it from the inside. So I'm going to grind all this stuff smooth, get it cleaned up, try to bevel out these cracks here, and weld those up on the inside. And then I made up a plate that I'm going to weld in here that will go around the shock mount here. I'm going to go ahead and weld that in and go ahead and, for a second, go ahead and drill these holes out, bore these holes through, and between the welding around the edges and everything, I'll probably throw some spots in these holes here and everything that were already there. This was actually the bracket that held the exhaust support on. I'll weld around the perimeter of that, and once we weld around the perimeter of that and actually bore those two holes through here, that should be plenty of support for that torsion bar mount. Sorry if the camera got away there, for the torsion bar mount. But also it'll spread out all that shock and everything around this whole area instead of just two spots right here in the frame. So that should be plenty to hold that. I also had enough shims. And washers in the torsion bar to be able to move it out. The looks like 3/16 that plate is. So should have plenty of room there. So we're going to work on that tonight. Okay, well, I got the bulk of the heavy beads off of there. When they welded it, they had really good penetration. I mean, they were penetrating really good. You can see the crack through here on the bottom, but you can see where they had the beads up here, and you can see that they were really heating it enough, getting enough heat there to pull the metal in and everything like that, and leave a valley there. So they were getting really good penetration when they welded it. Unfortunately, they just left something. They never ground it smooth, you know what I mean? And I make fun of it because there's huge kind of boogery welds on there, but it's kind of hard to do when you're on a flat surface to make them look real nice, unless you grind them smooth afterwards. It's not like welding a joint, you know, a 90-degree joint where you can, you know, try to leave a roll of dimes and everything like that. So, but then again, I'm sitting there critiquing all the welds and everything like that, and I'm about to weld in front of you guys. So, when I weld on the inside, so that we'll probably get some critiques in my comments as well, because I'm not the best welder in the world, but I got enough. I can make it work anyways. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a little grinder and I'm going to try to bevel out these cracks and everything like that, so we can try to get a little penetration into these cracks. I'm going to mark them out with a Sharpie first so I can see them when I'm beveling them, and then I'll do the same thing on the inside of the frame too. So. Okay, so I beveled out the cracks. I'll kind of put the camera up there. Hopefully the camera catches it, but you can see the cracks there in the bevels, inside the bevels that I ground in there. So I was able to follow those pretty well. I don't want to grind too much on this because I'm going to bevel out on the backside too, so I want to save some metal in the middle here. So what I'll do is I'll lay some beads in there. I'll lay some beads in on the backside, grind them both smooth, and then we'll put that plate in the back. Okay, I got everything beveled out here. Got the inside. There's a few more cracks on the inside that they never welded on the inside. They did all the welding on the outside. I'm sure they didn't want to take off the, I don't know what, who knows what they were thinking, I guess. I'm just speculating here. So I got everything beveled out on the inside, everything beveled out on the outside. I'm going to run in and get some supper, try to get this welded up, get that plate welded in, and hopefully finish this tonight so we can upload this video tonight. So, let's see you in a bit. Hey guys, I'm going to split this one in half, and I'm going to try to get 2 segments on the frame repair just because it's taking a little longer than I thought, and I'm getting a lot more footage than I needed just for one. I kind of wanted to keep a lot of it in there because a lot of it's kind of interesting, I think. Some of you might not think so, but I think so. But I'm going to try to get the frame fixed here tomorrow, and I'm actually thinking I'm going to be able to lay a coat of paint on it here tomorrow as well. So make sure you catch the next one for, I'm going to weld up the frame there, I'm going to plate it, and we're going to get it bolted on and everything like that. And hopefully if everything goes well, I'll be able to get everything edited and everything like that, and I'll be able to show you the frame painting as well. So I really appreciate you guys watching. We hit 100 subscribers here the other day, and I think I gained like 20 here today. So things starting to catch on. I'm really enjoying it, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all your support. So keep watching and drop the comments. Getting a lot more comments and everything. I'm trying to reply to everybody that I can. And I really appreciate the input and the suggestions and everything you guys are saying. So make sure to drop the comments. Check the description down below for the Instagram and Facebook. I'm not doing the best job right now keeping that updated, but I'm gonna really try to do a little better here as things come up. I gotta try to remember to catch to get more pictures and everything like that to be able to post on that stuff. So I really appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned for more. Thanks.